have a really bad habit of not turning on this DJI camera and just talking to myself, which is what I've been doing for the last 30 minutes. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Hey, you guys, welcome to a couple of days in the life of an Etsy shop owner. I'm packing orders, creating products, running errands, and trying to get it all done. Figured I'd bring you guys along for the journey for the next couple of days because I'm hoping to have every single order in my queue done in 2 days. The only thing is, this isn't going to be one of those hyper edited, like pack with me order videos because yeah, I got real life things to do too, and I thought I'd bring you guys along for those as well. I take breaks, I get hungry, sometimes I even get distracted, but I still get it all done. Come spend a couple of days with me as I get all the orders done, talk a little bit of life, and maybe even make something new. So let's get into it. Okay, the Etsy shop is still open, but as of right now, I have 165 open orders. I've already packed some, but 165 is what's left to complete, and I'm hoping to get everything shipped out by tomorrow. Now, in my cash stuffing video from yesterday, I did note that I would be listing some Post-it notes. I have 3 different new designs that I'm selling. One is this one, IOU Purple with the butterfly. It is so cute. Look. My gosh, I love it. The next one is for those flower lovers. It says IOU and it has flowers on it. It's really cute, but more elegant. Not the kiddish style that I love. And then the last one is just a repeat of what I've already sold before, the IOUs with the characters. So those I'll be creating a listing for tomorrow. And I already posted in my video that it would be out on Saturday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. So tomorrow morning, one of the first things we have to do is create the listing for the new Post-its and get that out. So you'll see that a little bit later. For right now though, I do have my acrylic drawers here, which have quite a bit of products. I also have some binders right on the floor, and I'm gonna be working on getting as many orders as I can bagged up and ready to go. I am gonna have to take a break today because I do need to go to the bank before they closed. Or maybe I can squeeze that in tomorrow. Yeah, no, the bank's open on Saturday. I think I'm gonna squeeze that in tomorrow. But I have been packaging orders like this, and then I just write a name on the front, and then I'll print the labels all in bulk. I think I'm gonna try to pack about 20 and then print the labels, and then 20 more, print the labels, 20 more, and just keep going in that fashion. If somebody ordered something that I've not had the chance to create, I'm gonna skip their order and come back to it. But just know all orders, hopefully the queue will be 100% clear by tomorrow afternoon. That's my goal. I mean, and I feel like if I bring you guys along, maybe we can make it happen. Okay, I also need to stop a little bit early today because I'm editing the cash stuffing video that'll be going up today. Okay, so I need to finish editing that and get that up for tonight. Today is Friday, June 27th, and it is 12:28 p.m. I feel like if I can pack orders for a solid 3 to 4 hours, at least till 4 p.m., then I can begin to edit that video and move forward from there. Yeah, that's the plan in my mind, at least. So let's just see how it all goes. I'm going to start by packing some orders and bringing you guys along with me. Okay, that angle might be better. I went ahead and put you guys up on the computer. Let's start with some double-sided sticky tape. I like to use this Scotch tape that's double-sided, and I stick it to my computer desk like this. Like this. So now this double-sided sticky tape can hold all the little plastic pieces that I get from one of these bags. So like if I get a little baggy piece, then I just take it off and stick it directly onto here because it'll stick. It'll stick on there like that. So by the time I get done, I'll have a ton of those stuck on there. Okay, so let's get started packing some orders. Every order gets one of these cute thank you cards, but there are some orders where they might have already ordered a piggy bank or a most basic box, and this little freebie is already in their box or with their pig, so I don't put it in their actual order. So just in case you see me skipping some of those, that's the reason why. I'm not gonna call out names. I'm just gonna have a quiet pack with me. I'll overlay some music, and yeah, let's see how it goes. When I run across orders that might have some pig or something, I'll write down that they have a blue pig. So I check it to be printed. And when the label comes out, I could just put it on the boxes that are already packaged up. Nate packaged up a bunch of most basic boxes and the piggy banks for me. So all I have to do is literally just print the label and stick it on the box that coordinates with it. But in order to keep track, I write it all down. These were already pre-packaged, so this is the this is the June bundle. And since they already have another thank you card in the cherry bundle, I'm gonna take this one out. So the June bundle's here. This is the cherry bundle. They also ordered an A6 set of flights, travel binder inserts with the envelopes, and then I give them the little thing. So all of this goes to one person. Okay, these are all the ones that I've gotten completed so far. And my basket is about to burst at the seams, so I'm gonna go ahead and print all of these labels. This should be a total of 34 orders, as well as some piggy banks and boxes need to be labeled as well. But 34 orders in total, which will bring us down to about 130 left. So let me go ahead and print the labels for these. Okay, you guys, I am back. That took longer than expected. What is the time check? What is the time? The time is 1:40. So it's only been about an hour and we're about to be done with at least 35 products because I'm about to put these labels on them and be done. I did have like a 10-minute fiasco, okay? Yeah, we'll just call it a fiasco. Okay, the first thing that happened is when I'm printing the labels, if U.S. Postal Service does not recognize the address, it gives me like this error. And I have to take an extra step to go Google the address to see if I can find it. And sometimes if I can't find it, I just send the customer a message and I'll be like, hey, Google says they can't find your address. And most times people write me back and be like, that's my address. Like, it doesn't matter. Send it there, you know? Or sometimes I'll look to see if they ordered in the past, you know? And if they ordered in the past and I shipped it to that same address and it's already delivered, then I'll do that. But like I said, I spy with my little right eye. I become Inspector Gadget, trying to research where packages should go, all because the post office can't recognize their address. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm trying to pack up the rest of these orders. But the second thing, which was truly the fiasco, is that I couldn't find my DJI mic. I literally cleaned the cash stuffing desk, this desk. I panicked thinking it was in one of these 35 packages. And your girl was digging around, okay? She was digging around. I was all over everywhere. I started looking in my most basic box, like, where could I put that mic? And then something told me, go back and review the footage of what you filmed last. And guess what? The mic was right here the whole damn time. My mind, it be playing tricks on me, okay? The mic was clipped here on my shirt. I never clip it on, but I was like, you know what? Instead of holding it like I love to do, I decided I would clip it on, but I forgot that I clipped it on. Okay, yeah. Anyway, we have wasted enough time with finding addresses as Inspector Gadget and looking for lost microphones that are clipped on our shirt. It's time for me to label these 35 boxes and label packages so I can get these ready for Nate to take them later this evening to the post office. And we're going to move on to another 35 because I know there's another 35 for me to do. Like I said, it's about 1:40. I want to stop about 4 o'clock. And at first I was going to stop and go make myself something to eat and then come back. But I feel like I might get out of the groove because just searching for this microphone threw me for a loop. I ain't got time to stop. We got to keep pressing forward. I'm going to see y'all in a minute. I'm going to call y'all back. Okay. I'm going to call you back. I got to get back to work. One other thing I did want to say before I call you guys back a little bit later is that if you keep your packages in order that you actually queue them up in Etsy, then when the labels print, they will print in that order. You literally could just sticker, move, sticker, move, sticker, move. It's a trick in case you do have a thermal printer and you're printing your orders for Etsy. Keep the orders in the package of what you click and the labels come out in that order. It makes it go so much faster. Okay, now for real, I'm gonna call y'all back, okay? I'll be with you in a minute. Hold the line, please. Just hold the line. Okay, let's be real. I have been working solo and I have this huge pile of packages here that are ready to ship as well. I think there's 37 of them, but I've been playing personal Jenga with myself to see how high I can stack it before I actually print the labels and put them in the shipping pile. That's what we're about to do next because, yeah, Anyway, wait, before we do that, Jace just came in here and told me that they released the second half of season 2 of, not Stranger Things, Squid Games. You guys, that is not typically my type of show. Okay. I don't like murder and killing and all this. I don't even watch it usually. But I got sucked into the first season of Squid Games by Janae, Jace, and Nate. And then I ended up watching it and I really got attracted to the strategy of it all. Like, and there's so much strategy in that game. It's terrible that they're killing people with the strategy, but it had my attention. So when we were in Seattle for Christmas, what was it? No, for New Year's. We went to Seattle for New Year's. We binge watched the first half of season 2 of Squid Games together. Me, Jace, Nate. Janae had already watched it because she had watched it at college, so she wasn't interested. But the three of us, we binge watched it. And now we were waiting on the second half. Jace just came in here as I was packing all these orders and told me that the second half is coming out. So yeah, we got to wrap this up, babe, because I need to go downstairs and finish my show, okay? We'll probably be binge watching it the next couple of days in the evening. But for right now, I need to label these 37 packages. Nate should be coming soon, and he's going to pick up all of the packages and then take them to the post office for me. But, and I'll probably be cooking dinner while he does that. But anyway, I need to label all of these. You see that? That's what your girl was doing over here working. Okay, I'm about to label all of those. And don't forget, I still have to edit a video to get out to you guys tonight. And I've only done like 10 minutes of editing. I got at least another hour and a half of editing. Yeah, we might have to cut this day short and start over again tomorrow. I'm starting to think it might bleed over into Sunday, but I might cut the vlog tomorrow and post that on Saturday. But I'm saying I might still be working on Sunday. Maybe I won't be able to get everybody's orders out because I ran short on the rainbow type of vinyl that I need for the month ahead binder. I over or underestimated the amount that I need. Hold on, let me get a piece of vinyl. I underestimated the type of vinyl. This is the vinyl that I use for that binder, but it has to be fed into the Cricut this way so that the letters will cross across all the colors and make it rainbow style. So there's a little bit more strategy that I didn't understand in the beginning, and therefore I wasted some vinyl, number one. And number two, I just did not expect the outpouring of love and support for the month ahead binder. I'm like, y'all, what is going on? Y'all loving that binder. But yeah, if I put it into the Cricut this way, then it'll cut like month ahead all the way across in blue and purple, and it won't be that rainbow effect that I love. So I have to cut it this way, and we made a few mistakes. So anyway, I had to order some more vinyl, and that should be here tomorrow. So you could be with me when I'm making a few more month ahead binders. I think I have 10 more to make. They're very easy once I had the layout of the land in Cricut Design Space, number one, because I like set it up so it can cut and print like 4 or 5 binders at a time. Number two, once I figured out how the vinyl was supposed to actually go in, that also helped. So those we need to make tomorrow. And then a lot of people ordered the custom dashboards, and those have to be made. And I thought I would make a tutorial on how to make those, and I'm going to use somebody's order in order to do it. So I didn't take the time to make all those custom dashboards. So if you had a custom dashboard, a Monopoly box, or some people who ordered the month ahead binder, I'll be working on your orders tomorrow. And yeah, I'll probably bring you guys along so you can see me actually doing that type of vinyl work. It's a lot of tedious work, and it might take me all day to make those 4 Monopoly boxes, all the custom binders. Oh, and then some custom envelopes I have to make, and some magnetic bookmarks. We got a full day ahead of us tomorrow, so let me stop all this yapping. I'm going to call y'all back, okay? I'm going to call you back. Pick up the phone, okay? I'm going to call you back. Let me label all this Jenga I got going over here. We're down to 101 orders. I mean, we made some progress, but we still got a lot to do. Okay, talk about hot, talk about sweaty. It is so hot up here above my garage. I had the fan on low, so yeah. I should have turned the fan on higher, but up here it just seems like it makes a lot of noise when the fan's going too much. So Anyway, I have 57 more orders that I completed. It is now, what time? 4:37. And I said I was going to be out of here by 5 o'clock because I got to go edit that other video that I shot for tonight. So right now I'm going to print all the labels and label all these packages. Send those all to the post office. And I think we'll be down to about 40 orders to do tomorrow. Your girl's not playing today. You hear me? She not playing. Okay. Also, Nate just got here, and when he sees the amount of packages I have done and he has to carry to the post office, I don't know if he was expecting all this, but it is what it is. We got to get these orders out. Well, hey, you guys. Happy day 2 of the vlog. Yeah, it's Saturday and it's 8:30 in the morning. I've already woke up, got dressed, and I'm headed to the bank so that I could take the ones that I had from my cash stuffing. These, as well as all of the money for my bills. I also need to stop at the grocery store. There's 2 things that I need to accomplish. 1, I need to pick up lunch. There's something about continuing to work through Etsy orders that is so satisfying that I don't stop in order to fuel myself. And I feel like if I already have a sandwich from Publix and some fresh fruit, then I can just literally go downstairs, eat, and come right back upstairs. But when I have to go down and like prepare a whole meal, it just never gets done. So I decided to pick up a sandwich and some fruit for Jason, myself, and maybe him some chips. And that way we'll already have lunch together. But the second thing is tonight, Janae's coming to my house to babysit my best friend's daughter. And I'm going to make some meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and green beans. My best friend's a nurse as well, and she works on graveyard shift, so I'm going to send her with a plate as well. And I need to get the dinner done before she drops off her daughter so I can send her with the plate to go. I need to pick up the remaining items from Publix. I need to head to the bank, and I need to be back in time in order to release those Post-it notes at 12 noon, and I need to take a couple of pictures and create a couple of listings. And then we're going to focus on orders. I'm hoping to be done with doing Etsy orders by at least 4 o'clock this afternoon. That gives me a solid 4 to 5 hours in order to work just strictly on Etsy. I went to bed with 44 orders in the queue, and I woke up this morning with 49. Well, orders continue to roll in, and probably with Post-it notes I might have a little bit more, but those are literally just like pack and send. Choke on your own spit. You ever had that happen? Anyway, pack and send is what I'm saying. So enough chit-chatting through the beautiful sun and all the birds and bees. It's time for us to head to the bank, head to the store, and get some things done. I got to get out of here. Come along with me. Guys, that's all done. Remember the ones I counted and I thought it was 100? Well, it ended up being 99 when she ran it on the machine. She ran it twice. So there's that part. My counting's not always correct. I do not know what is wrong with me, but every single time I go in Publix, I tend to spend way more than I should. I just pulled back at the house. I ended up getting some snacks because I'm going to have those kids at my house. My best friend's little daughter is only 6. Then there's my daughter. Then there's my son. And they're going to eat up all the snacks, especially after we go swimming. So, and I usually don't have snacks at my house, so I thought, let me get some snacks for them, plus get the stuff for dinner. Anyway, I got sidetracked because my ADHD self-diagnosed, because the way my brain works, I will stop and focus on something ultra focused and I can't break it. And I was sitting in the Publix parking lot trying to edit a reel. Why, ma'am? So now I've killed a bunch of time, and it's like about 11 o'clock. I'm supposed to launch those Post-it notes at 12. I just got back to the house. I got to put all these groceries away, get upstairs, take some pictures, and start all over again. I will meet you guys in the office, okay? I'm gonna call you right back. Let me go handle some business and I'm gonna call you right back. Pick up the phone. Hey you guys, I made it back up to the office, but I do have some things that I already started without you here. One, I'm cutting all the rainbow vinyl for the month ahead binders. I have about 12 more to make, and so I'm gonna bust those out today. Number two, I've been printing all of the sheets like this on sticker paper that I need to just laminate and then cut them down to put them on top of envelopes. Those are month ahead challenges, as well as the February, March, and April challenges. Some people ordered a complete set, so I need to make those. Also, I need to make some more bookmark challenges. I had a lot of every variety laminated, but after I packed all those orders yesterday, I ran out of some. So I want to get some of those done, as well as the newest like rainbow scratch off cards, sticker some of those. So that's the third thing. The fourth thing is I want to make those posts for those Post-its and add those to the Etsy store. Now, it is about 11:30, so I have about 30 minutes, which means the priority right now that the Cricut is running and I've already printed the sheets, the sticker sheets for the envelopes, the priority is going to be for me to make those posts for the Post-its. Once I do that, I can get to working 100% on the monthly binders, the envelopes, the bookmarks, and the scratch off cards. And the final thing I need to do is cut down everything for the Monopoly box. But I'm gonna make these month ahead binders first. Okay, there's a full day ahead of us and it is already almost 12 o'clock and I'm gonna be done by 4 o'clock no matter what, because I'm gonna cook that dinner and get ready for my daughter, my best friend's daughter to come over and my daughter to come over. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to use this corner right here and I'm just going to take a picture with my cell phone of each of the Post-its, and then that way I'll be able to list them on Etsy. So I'm going to take a picture like this. There's glare for you guys, but it won't be in the actual post. Okay, that didn't take long at all. I have the IOU Post-its ready to go. This is the previous listing for IOU sticky notes, so I didn't have to change any of the description. It still comes with 50 sheets of Post-its, and I just put 3 new styles to choose from, and then I have the 3 different selections: floral, butterfly, and character, and these are all ready to go. All I need to do is actually post this listing at 12 noon. In the meantime, I'm going to start weeding the vinyl for the month ahead binders and start cutting another set. So that's what I'll be working on next. Okay, you guys, it is 12:30. I already listed the Post-it notes, and I wanted to show you what I've learned about putting on labels for envelopes. So I have a stack of envelopes over here. I've already sorted them so I can have them together. I had already done 3 sets of envelopes for binders in the last 30 minutes, even less than that. But anyway, what I like to do is cut them into strips, the vinyl into strips like this. And then after I cut them into strips, which doesn't take long at all, then I sort them. So this is a binder, this is a binder, and this together is a binder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I make a big piece of transfer tape, sometimes big enough for the whole thing. This time I only had enough for 4 months. Oh, well, it just came off. And then I take the back only off the one that I'm gonna lace. So let's see, the next would be 2. So I'm gonna take the back off of this one. Hold on. So there, okay, so now that I've put another envelope on top and I want it centered with this one, I just put the next one. And leaving the backing pieces on the ones that I'm not utilizing, like these 2 that say 3 and 4, it just allows it to not stick as I'm laying it down. So now I'll put the next one down, and I already have the zippers flipped left to right so that it will be right. And now I'm gonna take off the back for 3. And now I lay down the 3-month one. Since this one's a little longer, I'm gonna go over it. Won't be exactly the same width, right? Because it's a longer word. Uh-oh, that one's kind of tore. Let's put that back. There we go. Okay, there's that. And then I'm gonna do 4. Okay, and then I put another envelope down. Make sure I line them all up. Why is that one not lining up? With one hand, it's kind of hard, but there it is. And then I put down 4. Wait, my transfer tape tore. Hold on. All right, so now all of those are on. Now I just need to do 5 and 6. So I just literally pull these over like this, line them up, and put down 5 and 6. And there's those ready to go. And I'm gonna do 5. Hold on. The dot on the I never wants to act right. Get on there. Okay. Let me do 5. And finally, I'm going to do 6. And that's how I'm doing all the binders when I have multiple vinyl pieces to put on each one. Instead of going back and forth, I pick up like 4 different labels all at one time. But if you cut them individually and leave the backs on the ones that you're not weeding or applying, then that'll make it easier for you. And that's it. There's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that's a complete set. Ready to go. We're moving on to the next one. Okay, you guys, I have been working. I have all of the envelopes made for 12 binders. I think I only have 11 more binders to make actually, and the trackers for them, the vinyl's cutting for that now. The thing of it is, I'll be having like 5 or 6 things to cut with the Cricut, and I only have 1 Cricut. I've seriously been thinking about investing in a secondary one because I could have had this done in half the time, right? If I had 2 Cricuts going at the same time. So like, I can't cut the Monopoly box until I get done with these month ahead binders. Or I can't cut the envelopes for the month ahead envelopes until I get done with the binders or the Monopoly boxes. And then I need to make some bookmarks, magnetic bookmarks, and I can't cut those until I get done with these things. Wait, and then there's the dashboards that I need to do and the tutorial for that, and that takes the Cricut. So there's so many things that I offer that requires the Cricut to be cutting. I literally should just have it running all the time. She just needs to turn it on and just always have it cutting something. But I don't think that far ahead until I get up here. So I'm gonna be taking the little holes out the bottom of the envelopes so that I can put them into the binders. That's what I'm gonna do next. By that time, the dashboards for the actual binders, the month ahead binders, that should be done cutting on the Cricut, and the dashboard should be done cutting. And then I can start to assemble these 11 month ahead binders. Once I get done with that, we're moving on to something else. So I'm gonna call y'all back. Okay, I gotta get back to work. And it is almost 2 o'clock, it's like 1:53. And I haven't even went downstairs to have lunch. See, this is the times when I start to feel like I should just go ahead and work completely through until 4 o'clock and then call it quits for today and then start back tomorrow. And I might do that. We're gonna see. Because to rush down there and eat a sandwich and chips or a sandwich and pasta salad just sounds crazy to me. I might as well just keep going. I have water, so I just keep hydrating and keep working. Because once I get on a roll, baby, once I leave from up here, I do not be wanting to come back. We're gonna try to at least get these binders done and these envelopes. If I can get that done by 2 o'clock, I'm gonna call that a win and then start back tomorrow. The whole thing is the post office won't allow me to drop until Monday. So I have today being Saturday and tomorrow Sunday in order to get some things done. Yeah, you see my dilemma? I gotta go. I'll call y'all later. Okay, my energy is leaving. I need to hurry up and go downstairs. I didn't even get anything to eat today. Remember I said I was going to get sandwiches so I could have something quick to eat? I never even did that. 4 o'clock came before I knew it. Anyway, I have these month ahead envelopes as well as the April envelope, February, and March. These can come in a set of 4, like a month ahead, February, March, and April. Ask me why I never made January and the rest of the months of the year. I just never went back to this format, but these are really cool and they're super simple to make. So I'm going to plug out these or get rid of these really quick. What? So I'm going to go ahead and do these real quick. There's 3, 6, 9, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 envelopes I'm going to make really quick, and I just need to lay a laminate sheet over them and then cut them out. So let me show you guys really quickly yet again how I make envelopes that are stickers. So this is actually printed on sticker paper through the Cricut. It doesn't have to be on the Cricut. I set up the template on there and I just left it. It could just be set up regularly on a PDF, 3 A6 envelope fronts, right? But you print it on sticker paper and then you put a self-adhesive laminating sheet and then cut each one of these like you would an envelope. But instead of making it into an envelope, you just literally peel the sticker off and put it onto a zipper envelope, on the face of a zipper envelope. So that's how I make these. They're super simple. And I do have a new envelope that I'll be bringing out that'll be made kind of similar to this type style. So I'll show you guys that soon. But for right now, let me go ahead and finish these. And yeah, let's get to work. Let's get to work. Okay, so now that I have the laminating sheet, there's even some overlap, but now that I have the laminating sheet on top of the actual paper, then I'm just gonna cut it. And sometimes I use the cutter and like the cutting machine, and sometimes I just cut it by hand. It just depends on what I feel like, but I'm gonna cut this one by hand just because it's easy to show you guys that you too could do this. Like you literally just need a pair of scissors, a printer, and some self-laminating sheets. And then you need creative space to make a design. That's it. Okay, now hold on. Let me cut this out because this one doesn't take any special tools. This is how I add my A5 envelopes onto my A5 say 450, let's say 450, onto an A5 envelope. Is this exact same steps. Print the actual document, which is for sale in my Etsy store. And then put the self-adhesive laminate, print it in A5 size, put the self-adhesive laminate, and then cut it out. And you have yourself a sticker you could stick onto anything. That's my oldest son calling. I'll call him back, but let me get this done. And I'll show you guys how we apply them. All right, you just need a zipper envelope, like a regular A6 zipper envelope. You can get those anywhere. And then you have your cutout laminated challenge. One side's laminated and the other side's sticker paper. So I'm going to use a hook tool, but you don't have to, but I don't like to sit here and muscle with it to separate it. So I'm going to use the hook tool to pick up the backing. And then it's like this. This is a sticker. This is the backing. Just made a huge sticker, and this sticker paper is super good. I'll link it down in the description. This is some good sticker paper. Anyway, then we just stick it on there like that. And that is a month ahead savings challenge. So I'm gonna do all of them. I have 15 of them to do. It shouldn't take long at all. And just like that, they're all made. Month aheads, the March, the April, the Februaries, and some more month aheads. I have some orders that need to go with these, but I'm gonna put them over here to the side, and let's get off into the group play. Mashed potatoes, green beans, chicken wings, deviled eggs, roasted vegetables, and a pile of meatloaf scraps. Okay, you guys, this is the end of the video. I have to cut it here solely because I did not have a chance to go upstairs and pack any more orders. And I don't think I'm going to today or tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a whole like swim day and fun with the kids planned. Janae's here and my best friend's little daughter is here, and I want to spend some time with them and make them feel special as well. So I'll get back on the Etsy orders on Monday, and I'm hoping I can clear out the queue that day. Pretty much everything's made except for a couple of bookmark challenges and the Monopoly boxes, but I can work on those once everybody leaves and just get up in the morning and focus. But yeah. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, you are a real one. Put this one single emoji right here letting me know that you made it all the way to the end of this video. Don't forget to comment what you thought about this style of video, because it's highly edited and it takes a lot of time to produce something like this for me. But I think it's so worth it, because you guys being with me just helps me to stay on track and get more things done. Yeah, it just motivates me to keep going. And sometimes it takes a little longer for me to package the orders when I'm actually filming and packaging, but it's so worth it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the ride. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the like bell, because it helps this video to be suggested to other people who might want to be motivated in working through their day. Sometimes it helps when you're already working, you see someone else working, kind of like when you're cleaning and you see someone else cleaning, it inspires you. So I hope that was able to do this for you as well. All right, I think that is everything. I appreciate all the love you guys are giving me and all the support to every different type of video I put out. I will talk to you guys all on Monday. I'm gonna do a cash stuffing of some of my book sales, and that's when we'll do our final Saturday group play on a Monday. And then we'll get started into quarter 3. All right, I think that's everything. I love you all. Take care.